I got one more walk in me. I'm gonna go blow the driveway.
Not me. I'm gonna go have coffee and collapse.
Okay, we need to leave at 12:15, and you need to allot 15 minutes to clean Ruby's front windshield and wheels.
She's got a list of things for me to do.
That means you need to get off the couch at about 11:45
get dressed.
and get dressed.
I understand. Okay.
Just letting you know the time schedule.
Thank you.
You know, that wife thing that makes you so happy.
Yeah, that's right. She's a good
I'm not going to be late to the first Tesla
right.
meetup in over a year. It starts at 1 and I want to be there.
You got to get all your styling masks. Oh, well, they're all in Ruby anyway, so you're good.
Right, my fancy masks are in Ruby, that's right. I don't know now that the guidance says we don't have to wear them outside. I think we've backed off the mandatory try to get everybody to wear a mask, and we're going to let people go with trust and comfort.
Okay.
I probably won't have one on outside.
Yeah, I probably won't either.
Don and I have worked to get Ruby ready to go. He did the windshields and we both did door frames, and I vacuumed and I cleaned the junk out of the car, and we're ready. We should be there right at 1. It's 24 miles and 34 minutes and it's currently 12:24 p.m. Good teamwork, Donnie.
Yepper. Yeah, I have to say I just love Ruby's steering wheel. The Y steering wheel, I like it. It's small, but that vegan leather, I guess I wish I could have cowhide. I mean, or whatever this is. This is just feels so much nicer.
Well, technically, maybe Jules does have.
I don't think so.
But it's different. At any rate, it's different.
It's different.
So it's cloudy and 85. There is a chance of storms today. I just looked on the radar and there's nothing within a 100-mile radius. I didn't look out any farther than that. So I think we're going to get in the meetup just fine. I'm glad we're having a meetup today for a lot of reasons. And one of them I became aware of that I didn't realize in advance was that it really spurred me to go through what was inside Ruby and clean it up and dust it out, and that was good. You know, we're going to meetups once a month, every 6 weeks. We're always continually sweeping the cars, kind of like moving, you know, it forces you to go through your stuff and do a cleanup. Well, meetups force you to go through your car and do a cleanup. So that was a good thing. And Don is driving, obviously, and we've all gone in Ruby. Johnny's sitting behind me, and looking forward to it. Yeah, I've got the supercharger over here plugged in. This is where Target is, but we're actually like over here somewhere by the movie theater. Yeah, we're right here.
An hour. Oh, we got a Mach-E.
Oh, we got a Mach-E.
Oh, who's bringing the Mach-E? Look at this.
First video here, and it's a Mach-E.
French here? Anybody know Jim French?
No, what are you doing?
He invited me.
He invited you.
Well, that's okay. We'd like to scope out the Mach-E, so we won't run you off or anything.
I'll go park.
Go park.
We're friendly, usually.
Usually.
We don't mind.
All EV owners welcome.
Okay.
So Don's over there. He's already doing his Tesla meetup thing. I love it. I love it. It's just been so long. I'm so happy to be here. I just cannot tell you guys how happy I am to be here. So they opened their wings now too, which is great. And this is proof that you can be totally parked close to people and still open your wings. But I planned to do the light show, so I told Dawn that, you know, we needed to straddle the line. Plus, y'all know I don't do that Tesla Ruby exercise program then to come anywhere and like park next to another car, like in the space right next to it. So did I say I was happy? Dawn's already got somebody sitting in Ruby. I love it. LOL oil, you want to park where I am? I can move. Well, my first thought is I really like the red and black. Although the piano black scares me versus the Ruby's matte black, which Dawn keeps looking good with the tire shine. But I like it. Brand new. It looks really sharp, the red and the black. You know, if I were going to have one, this would be the color. Pretty sweet. Yeah, that is a large panel for such a small... I mean, I guess the bottom part folds down for the rest of it when needed. Yep.
But even so, it's only this big.
Right.
Why does it have to be that big?
Yeah,
and it's manual.
Right. You can't pop it from inside?
Well, from the outside it's manual.
Right.
So,
Oh, you gotta close it.
yeah, don't want to break this thing. So, yeah, like ours, because we have a matched like cable in the car.
Yeah, it would be better if it auto folded like a refrigerator door. If you go to shut the door, the thing it would fold itself back up or whatever. Because you're right, somebody's going to break that.
Glad it wasn't me.
So I'm noticing the camera pointing down here in the front. And this gentleman does have a dash cam, and then I guess there is also a housing for the car camera too. So it does have auto folding mirrors, because I saw them when it unlocked, it came back out.
Haven't seen this yet.
So it has a frunk. Okay, that's plenty size. Yep, I like it. If it's not clean underneath with the trim, you know, I don't like it. So I like this. That's good.
Cup holders.
Actually,
and
this is the best part. It has a drain in it, so you can fill it with ice and turn it into a cooler.
And I have done that. I actually filled it with ice and served people water.
There's a little drain hole.
You have to buy that as they make little aftermarket coolers that fit in the Model 3's front, but they don't have drains. You're emptying them yourself.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised has I1 Tesla not drilled a hole and tried to figure out if you can do that with the Tesla.
What's under our front? Can we?
I'm sure
Right. Well, Dawn has had the Y frunk out to do stuff. Right. Or even if you had to put in a tube to carry the water away.
They wouldn't do that for us because that costs money. Tesla's all about removing the things that.
Right. Well, I just I agree. Either just figure out the right spot to drill the hole, or drill the hole and put a tube to the side and let it drain. I think it's doable in the Y and the 3.
After we bought ours, they took out.
Yes, it does look like a seat protector, and I have my little bin in the back. This one is bigger than mine. Oh, it's a genuine Ford accessory too. Woo! Yeah, I want to know, is there anything down there? That was my next question. Does it have below storage? I should have paid. Yes, it does. I should have paid more. There's something under there.
Not sure how you,
Totally get it out. Well, there's other stuff in there too, but it does have underneath, so okay. And this, you know, my 1991 Acura Integra didn't have one of these. So I am used to a hatchback that does not have that sunshade, and I guess it's nice, but I just really don't care. I guess it's an option. It doesn't really? It's just loose.
It just kind of sits there.
Okay.
I mean, I guess
I've noticed
maybe you can
twist it like you do the sunshade things. Huh. But I've never had a car with a hatchback that had one of these, but I guess other people have in the past, and they're so used to it that they really expect it to be there. Right, well, you got to be able to see out of it. Yeah. Hello. And there's our screen with the knob. Black interior. Big screen is pretty big. Little screen is a little smaller than Ruby's screen. Lots of Mustang emblems and symbols and Mach-E and stuff everywhere, so it's well badged. It's well badged. So there's instead of having a deep console that's closed on the sides, this has a area underneath for stuff. That's an interesting approach, and there is a roll back here. I don't know if it works how Sandy Monroe likes it to work or not. I'm not going to touch his console, but so it does have storage. I just wondered if this part here doesn't look removable, because I know some Model S owners really love that hole there, women especially, for their purse. Us women, we always have problems with where to put the purse. And I guess a 3-seater in the middle row with the cup holders. Looks a lot like the Model Y there. All glass roof. Regular sun visors. 225 and 55 R19. So they're decent sized tires. No special brake caliper.
Right, and the Cybertruck, most of them are not going to move to that because they like the look of trucks, right?
Yeah, shoot some great drone footage and send it to me later. Please. Do you? You were busy earlier, so I didn't see you. I actually know what it is. He's going to save me my favorite coffee mug. Oh, thank you so much. Don't drop it. Yeah, well, I use mine every day, and then Dawn and I had an accident with it. So in just a second here, I'm going to have to take a walk and see exactly how many Tesla vehicles are here. And I don't know if it's our biggest, but this is right up there with big. This, I'd say there's more than 50. Let's go find out. Obviously, we have a lot of 3s and Ys. Mostly 3s, actually. Quite a few Model S. There's old green. That's just Zeb's Model S over there. Our true classic. My favorite local wrap.
No, I don't.
There's another wrap over here. I don't believe I've seen this car before. Pretty sweet. Oh, nice blue accents also. I'll come back and check that out more in person in a minute. Don's up here now having a talk. Hopefully he's not getting too much sun. I feel the top of my feet may be in jeopardy. This car has a satin midnight silver metallic. Looks nice.
Buy it again. If he comes out with a deal next year, let's say.
3 exponential. You know me, I'm always checking out the plates.
I got both sway bars on You can order unplugged performance sway bars on this.
Electrify. I do love seeing what plates people have. Amped. Watt. Up 78. This is up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. It is. Fox. TeslaModelXJourney. I usually tell people to search on Tesla Ruby, one word, you'll find it easier. Of course, my Starship. Sea turtles, save the sea turtles. I probably missed a few, but I looked at the back of most of the cars. All right, it's my obligatory annoy people and run the light show. It's a toy box. I get them confused now, which toy box and the other one, they just, all right, exit the car. It's hot in here without the AC on. Holy, you know what, Batman. Well, when it does that, I usually open and reclose everything. But she started and she stopped. I haven't done it in a while. I'll open and close the front too. Just can't imagine she's too close to anything. All right, I'm gonna try it again. I've opened and reclosed everything. The Falcon Wing door on my side was unhappy. It says there's something there and there's not. And the sun, as you know, is really intense right now. Nope, she doesn't like this parking spot. She does not like it. All right, I've pulled her halfway out of her spot, hoping that'll change something. That's looking better. She's looking happier. That's how you do it. Open and reclose everything. Move it a couple of feet forward or backward. I love my car. Did I say that anytime recently, how much I love my car? Just me and my car.
I can do everything.
Ruby's my car. Would you like a Tesla Hot Wheels? Ask your dad if it's okay. You can have one too. You probably have one already, but you can still have one. I have, do you have a Starman?
Oh, wow. Thank you.
You're welcome. You can pick one.
Wow. You got the Roadster here?
I do have the Roadster with Starman in it. That's probably the most coveted one. Your dad says, yeah, pick that one. But you don't. There's a red model. Huh?
I think the Roadster's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think the Roadster's pretty cool too, but it doesn't.
My dad's been looking for a...
Does he need a red one? You can take one for him too. I'm sure, positive. Take one, take it to your dad. He works really hard on that Facebook page to keep it good for all the local owners. And you,
Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome. Enjoy it. Yep. So I've made several owners and kids happy with the Hot Wheels. Yay! I haven't shown you the Roadster yet. No real reason. It's just to keep on feeling pulled in so many directions. I saw you got to meet a Great Dane.
Yeah, it's a Hudson, or no, not, the dog name's Hudson. It's a Dalmatian, not a Dane.
Okay. Way cool. Because if I don't give it some love, then all the people on the channel will be like, why didn't you walk over and show us the Roadster? Because this is looking pristine. I sat in one and Don sat in one time, And we understand that Elon, when he gets into it, he needs the roof off so that, you know, it's easier to get in for those tall people. Wow. It is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Such great condition. I love Ruby. She pleases crowds wherever she goes. Bye. We wish we had Boombox right now. I want to play Knight Rider. Bye. Ruby says it's 91 out there, and we believe it's every bit of 91. Thank goodness Zev has those two canopy things for us to hang out underneath, and Don did check with Zeb before we left to make sure he had adequate help to take it down, because we so appreciate him bringing it and going through the trouble of setting it up. And it makes all the difference in my ability to enjoy these meetups. I think everybody agrees the next summer meetup's going to be in the morning, and like I said, it's going on 3:30, and we're headed back to the house to pile up in the air conditioning.
Yep.
I do have kitties waiting out there for me. Morris, Stripe, and Marty are on the ground. Marty's under the bench, and Gray's been in front of the glass 2 times, but she retreated back to the platform because I was taking too long.
Hey, buddy. Hey, Gray. I don't know that we'll go the whole way, but we can walk a little bit. It's Saturday morning. I have an extra 5 minutes. It's not miserable out here. You coming? Good kitties. Good kitties. She goes, can you stop and rub me in the middle of the walk, please? I got bit by an ant already this morning on my foot. It does not feel comfy, and I did spray it with some Benadryl, but it does not feel comfy. Okay, the other guys weren't down from the top of the hill yet, and Tux came without me having to call and make a ruckus. So we're actually out here enjoying the walk, and nobody knows. It's a secret. With Gray out here in the front, Tux is walking better because, you know, he has motivation. He has more motivation. Tux and Gray never quite made it up to the stairs. And looky who figured out where we were. Thankfully, they're still up on the asphalt. And Gray has spotted him, but I don't know that Tux has. Good morning. I have to start looking for me some butterflies, although the gnats and the mosquitoes will just drag me away down here, so it's not like I can really afford to hang out and take pictures. I'd need a... Come on, buddy! Good boy! I'm not leaving you behind. Good exercise. It's 8:45. If it was a work morning, we'd be late. On a Saturday, we can afford this, though.
Hey there.
My personalized self-presenting door.
That's
it's
right.
called self-presenting by Manpower.
That's correct.
You sure are looking buff in your new Under Armour shirt I got you yesterday at Guardian Angel. We would never go buy one new at wherever it is you buy those, but I have on a new exercise outfit, Donald.
All geared up.
I'm geared up. Make the trail interesting for Dawn this morning.
So Marianne discovered her watch, Apple Watch, has a
calibration for your walking pace, or your, you know, how you walk, your gait, your pace.
Right. And my Google Fit Android has a paste walking, and it will make a sound, a beat, when you're walking at the paste. Now they suggested 100, and in talking about that, I figured there's no way we're going to start off at 100, so I'm doing 70, starting at 70, and we'll see how slow or fast that is, and then we'll bump it up. But this thing is supposed to, you can still listen to podcasts and all that stuff. Now, I'm not going to be listening to anything, but it's going to, I guess, do like a metronome tick tock tick to keep you walking at that pace.
Okay, well that's cool. We're trying all kinds of new things. What started my research last night was I needed 4 more exercise minutes. Somehow my Apple Watch thought I only exercised for 26 minutes yesterday. And so what I did was I went and I climbed the attic stairs about 8 times, maybe 8 times up. I got my heart rate up to 150. And I still couldn't get the darn watch to give me my 4 minutes of exercise, which I thought totally sucked at that point. Yeah. And apparently when you do an outdoor walk or other exercise, it'll use the GPS and the accelerometer, at least on the outdoor walk. Okay. But when you only are just doing your general thing, it's only using the accelerometer. And it may be like that pogo problem we had with getting credit for movement, is you've actually got to move in a GPS space. So me walking out to the mailbox and back, it would know that I changed locations. But the 12 feet of the stair step up and down, it has no idea I've moved because the GPS didn't really change.
Yeah,
so
it doesn't move very much.
Anyway, I will probably try to not drive myself nuts. Either that or we're going to walk a stretch today where we go just a smidge faster, so I make sure I get in that 30-minute credit before we go back to the house. Because my rings were just almost complete yesterday. Almost. My fireworks didn't go off. I needed my fireworks. I deserved it. I did meet my standing goal, however, being up shopping on my feet for almost the entire day. I'll go start mine.
Oh, it doesn't sound when you don't do it right.
He's right, it sounds like a metronome. So we're walking up to South Park on the Jeff Wells Trail this morning, basically the trail we've walked some part of all week, except for we've made little deviations. I told Dawn tomorrow morning I might like to go to the high school in Willow Spring and walk into the little lake that they have there and walk around the lake and then back over to the high school, because we've got a little time to play on a Sunday morning. Today we're sort of gated by the Tesla meetup and not wanting to get back too late. I told Don I need him to clean Ruby's front windshield even if we don't clean anything else. I'll probably pull a few things out of the interior and or straighten up the interior a little bit in case somebody wants to sit in the car, which I will be happy to allow. Not too stressed out about people touching things. Not outside on a sunny day.
So 100 is pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, slow is actually really hard to do. It's actually easier to synchronize by speeding up a little bit. So I've been able, once I got it up faster to something above my normal stride, once I got it there, then I can speed my stride up. Oh, there's a snake.
Oh yeah, and it's a copperhead.
Yeah, little baby copperhead.
Little baby copperhead. Like I said, I'm not really afraid of snakes, at least as long, especially as I see them in advance of them seeing me. And Don did good pointing it out, because usually, you know, they're like 3 feet, and that one's only a foot. Yeah, buddy. You just keep on going and get off the trail. Yeah, Don and I are not snake killers. I guess if one was really endangering the cats, I might change my mind, but they're generally not territorial. That is a poisonous snake for those of you that don't live in the southeast U.S. and are not familiar with copperheads. That is the main poisonous snake we have in our state that we would ever run into. There are some rattlesnakes down towards the beach, and also cottonmouth down toward the beach. We would generally not see those here in the Piedmont, bordering on the Sandhills, which is where we are. You know, you really got to be careful. I know people down here, they tend to kill every copperhead they see. Well, you know, snakes are part of the ecosystem. It's better to try to figure out a way to live with them than to just butcher them, in my opinion. But, yeah. I'll just add, the main concern for that copperhead is if it bites your dog or cat, you're definitely going to an ER. They're definitely going to need a vet ER. They're definitely going to need anti-venom and probably on fluids for 24 hours at the vet. But almost all of the pets that are bitten and receive medical attention rather quickly, you know, within 5 or 6 hours probably, they usually fully recover. And of course, people need to seek care also. So what this reminds me of is the Wii Fit and being up on the aerobics platform and doing the step, the Wii Fit stepping. And the music is very much that beat.
Yeah. Kind of spoils it.
Good morning, Bunny. We're gonna rename this the Bunny Trail.
That's right.
But that's the only one I've seen today. So in order to, you really got to focus mentally to hit that stride thing just right. Don explained you should land on the same foot with the same number of steps with the beats. The one that's funny at the end is boom, 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 boom. That is a lot of work. But I'm glad we're trying it out. We're trying out all kinds of new things that might be helpful. You never can tell what you'll like. You got to try everything at least once, maybe twice, fully form an opinion. So the walk from the street down there up to South Park is basically all uphill. There's a little flat. There's no downhill, I don't think. And I've had my heart rate up to 143 is the max, and in the 130s. Because I've been walking at a pretty good clip today. I'm sure that'll be apparent when Don looks at his readings for what our pace was going in the first mile and the second mile today. You're mesmerizing, Donnie.
Am I?
You're mesmerizing.
Yeah.
To make sure we get
1 mile for me. Right
okay.
there, exactly.
Yeah, to make sure we get in our 2 miles, we're walking today. Our little extra jaunt is up here to the bus stop, up here to Judd Parkway, and then turn around. That's more enjoyable than getting back to the environmental parking lot and having to circle the lot over there, in my opinion. So that part of the community center is an indoor basketball court. That was here a long time before the outdoor basketball court. Don said, let's not go around the building. It's not the extra steps, it's the traffic.
Right, and we don't need the steps. And it gets really noisy because when I run, I always have to crank my podcast up coming up through here.
Makes sense. Yeah, and I don't like being near those loud vehicles. That one car just drove past us, and then on purpose he put his music and his bass on to vibrate us out. He wasn't doing it until he saw us, and then it seemingly happened right as he passed, so you go figure. I would be supportive of ordinances out on city street roads that protect people more from car sounds, unnecessary car sounds. Have fun on the track. Have fun someplace that's not a city.
There's my girl. She's all styling in her athletic wear.
Yep, Guardian Angel yesterday. I picked up a couple of athletic shirts, so.
Yeah.
Because it's summertime, I won't be able to get dressed in the morning and keep those clothes on all day like it would in the wintertime. It wouldn't matter so much, right?
Yeah, that's her workout clothes. And keep going, and it's got a little vent panel in the back, so when she gets all hot.
And on the side.
And on the side, so it keeps her cool.
Yeah, I gotta find some pink socks though. I can't.
Oh yeah, can't have blue socks. Gotta have pink.
My pink socks. I don't know where they are. So Don says this shirt is the one where the guys that exercise and are, you know, they want their sweat to show. Yeah. That's this shirt.
Yes, this is one. Yeah, because as soon as it gets a drop of sweat, it turns dark color.
Well, with that pace thing going, this is the fastest I feel 100% sure that we will have done this walk. Now, of course, going out now is easier because there's a lot more downhill until we get to the street where we have to walk up that last little hill to the car. But I feel like I'm handling the higher heart rate and the faster walk with no problems. I told Don yesterday there were a couple hours during the day where I actually felt normal, where I wasn't bothered by pain in my chest or odd neurological symptoms. I just felt normal. So I would like to build on normal today. Now, I did have, you know, some symptoms last night. And I'm gonna go, I think, get my eyes looked at again. It seems like every 4 months I go get my eyes examined because of the floaters. I think I have some inflammation. It may be related to the allergies and me rubbing, or I don't know what's caused it, but I am gonna go get them checked out again. Can't be too careful with your sight. I'll go back to the doctor that's been looking at them every time I've gone recently, because he hopefully sort of remembers and has my records of what they look like. And I'm thinking it might be time to up my eye drop game. We'll see. Currently using either Nafcon A for allergies or cysteine, the more watery cysteine for lubrication, and we'll see. I'm going to try stopping the Nafcon A for a few days and just use the cysteine and see if that helps with the symptoms I'm having with them.
Right. Sounds good.
I'm at 2 miles, 45 minutes, 11 seconds, and 146 beats per minute. Like we said, that hill there at the end is pretty steep, and we did not slow our pace coming up it. Feels good, feels good. More power, right, Jules? Don says we did keep up with 100 steps per minute average.
Average 100 steps per minute. 22-minute average pace.
So it's not worse, and it might be a couple minutes better.
In fact, the first mile was 21:54, which was faster than the second mile, which is 22:02.
Well, that's negligible, though, but yeah, it's a few seconds.
Going out
downhill.
Was uphill.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, is that, you would expect the
it's
second
the other
way around.
Yeah, yeah.
And again, the elevation again started, we're right at 350 feet right now. It went up to about maybe 400, maybe 375, and as low as probably 3.
Yeah, South Park is on the hill. That's why if we want to do stargazing, we go to the parking lot at South Park.
Right.
We're home, and there's Tux. Hey, buddy.